Hello and welcome to this video on trade in practice. In this video we'll analyze the effects of trade on domestic markets and we'll explain the macroeconomic effects of trade. In this video we'll have a look at Nepal. In this article we can read that Nepal's imports of food grains has increased by 33%. The article mentions three factors that are all influencing the market for food grains: disappointing summer harvests, a rise in Nepalese income, but also a growing population. So if we look at the food grains market in Nepal, the domestic market, we first see that supply fell due to disappointing summer harvests. Supply curve shifts to the left. On the other hand, we see demand increase due to rising income and population growth. Shift of demand to the right. What will be established is that the price on the domestic market in Nepal will increase. When the price on the domestic market rises, it means that the relative price of imports decreases. In other words, imports become cheaper. So what does this mean for the food grain market and trade? Instead of purchasing at higher domestic prices, demand for imports will increase. Trade gives access to the world market, and therefore imports for Nepal will increase. What does this mean on a macroeconomic level? As imports increase, X minus M decreases. That means the aggregate demand curve shifts to the left and causes real GDP to fall. We have to make notice here that in economics we assume that everything else stays the same, ceteris paribus. That's an important assumption because in the meantime a lot of things are changing. Think, for example, the rise in income leads to a rise in consumption. Population growth increases the quantity of human resources and therefore is an increase of a country's potential GDP. In economic analysis, we have a look at one factor only. In this case, as imports increase, aggregate demand will shift to the left. Conclusion: price changes on the domestic market change the relative price of imports and exports. A price increase on the domestic market leads to imports. A price decrease could lead to exports. Imports decrease real GDP. Exports increase real GDP. In our next video, we'll have a look at the effect of trade on exchange rates.